Alright, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? MHE here with another video. Um, we need to have a talk, man. I think that this year, we're kind of going through a downfall right now. We are witnessing a downfall, right? And FXA is not what it used to be, man. It's not what it used to be. And honestly, I think it's either this year or last year that is the start of the downfall, man. So here's my things about it, right? So first, let's just go ahead and take care of the elephant in the room. And you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about prices. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go look at these prices real quick. So let's take a look, man. Let's take a look. So we have for Sundays we have morning and night eight man. We have um fives on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. We have sevens on Sunday morning, but nobody plays seven co-ed on Sunday morning. Um we have seven co-ed on Tuesdays, both casual and competitive, and then Thursdays both casual and competitive. And I think even the social division for Thursdays as well. And I think we still might have a social division for Monday. Yeah, right here. Social division right here. Um but yeah, let's wait, look at these prices right here, man. Right here in this area right here, right? Sorry. This is where we're looking at, right? $895 for Thursday. By the way, the prices for seven co-ed is usually all the same, and the eight men's is usually all the same. So um matter of fact, because I think it might have changed. So okay, so it says yeah. So okay, it's honored. It's honored. All right. So as we look at these prices, bro, the prices usually stay the same for seven co-ed on this day is going to be the same for that day, and same with eights and the same with fives. We are damn near team price wise. We are damn near the 1,000 range, bro. We are damn near the 1,000 range. When I first started playing in FXA in 2014, it was maybe $500, $600, right? And then won uh whoever won the season, they get to come back next season, or at least the captain does, and they get to play for free. They get to put in a team for free. That was the reward. Not only did you get a shirt, but you got to play for free. Now, at least the highest division, uh, which is elite, and then sometimes comp gets they both get rings, right? Little shiny plastic rings and whatnot. And that's cool. That's dope. Usually back then, we would get the shirt and we get a trophy. Now they only give the trophies to the sometimes social division, uh, but it usually goes to the casual. So it's social, casual, competitive, elite, right? But there's never a day where there's all four. There's only three. So the casuals would get the um trophies, while the competitive and elite they get rings, and they all get shirts. You know, I mean that we paying all this money, man. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will say they rather be have the old setup where you can play for you can put your team in for free, man. It's getting like, look right here, $90 for five man, an individual, by the way, individual, As a team, you're allowed like 10 players. Yeah, see, max of 10 players per roster. So you're looking at about $67.50, um, minimum if you have 10 players. If you can't get 10 players, then obviously it increases. Um, so imagine being a person who doesn't have a team. You're probably new to this, like you're new to the city, don't have a team, or whatever, and you're trying to get a season in, so you try to sign up as a free agent. You gotta pay $90, bro. You're just better off heading to the field with your cleats, your gloves, and all that, and just standing there waiting for somebody to say, "Oh, we need somebody. Hey, you trying to play?" And then getting on that team, playing in that game, and then balling out to the point where they will pick you up. You know, because these prices, man, $90 to play fives and 675 now. Like it, like I understand Fairfax is an expensive. Northern Virginia, period, is an expensive area, but sheesh, like is let's see, is Charlottesville? Yeah, Charlottesville doesn't have football right now. And Richmond, okay, they got football. Oh, okay. Okay, so they only got 3 seasons, unlike Nova, where we have 4 seasons. But some people don't play in the winter, but there are teams that play in the winter. So their fall season started August 10th. So they're in season right now. So I kind of wonder how much did they have to pay, if it was the same or not, like, cause there's no way. But let's go look at the breadwinner for FXA, which is soccer. Soccer is the most love. Okay, so let's look at God damn! Oh hell no, bro. You gotta own 2 businesses to be paying these prices. Goodness gracious. What? Yo, nah, bruh. Nah. Come on, skinny man. Come on, skinny man. There ain't no way you're telling me people are willingly paying 90. Oh, wow. They are willingly paying 90 damn dollars just to play soccer. Okay, hold on. Men's 8 and co-ed 8, they're paying $40. Hold on. I know I'm not tripping, right? They paying $40. Which one is this? This is Seville. Okay, so that's 8v8. I mean 7v7. All right, go back to Nova and see it. Like they're paying $40 for an 8v8 and co-ed. What did I click on? Soccer? Okay, cool. 8v8. Yeah, so why I mean, what makes Richmond so special? Why are they paying $40? That don't make no sense. Sheesh. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's just so expensive to play anything up here. Like, why are they? Oh my gosh, 90 damn dollars. What is basketball paying? Damn. Oh heck, bro. I mean, it is a smaller number. It is a smaller number. Well, no, because they have what, like 13 people on the team or whatever. $130? Yo, what? No. What? Oh, there's no way y'all are okay. They don't have nothing for tennis. Pickleball? Nothing there. Oh, it's closed. That's why. 120. Hold on, wait. 120. So usually pickleball is two people. So $60 ain't bad. $60 ain't bad. Nah, $60 ain't bad. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. Okay, that's close. Can we look up shit that is open? Like any. All right, let's just scroll until we start seeing prices and stuff, bro. 240 per. Oh hell. Well. Oh hell no. 240. Y'all are willingly playing golf for 240? Oh no, my friend. No. 130, 180, one for bowling. Wait, don't they get paid for bowling? Like, don't they winner take money, or is that cornhole? 181, bruh, no. Nah, man. Nah. It seems like softball and tennis might be the only reasonable. First off, why is it 2v2 but 55 for an individual? Don't make sense. Yo, like that's absolutely positively crazy. So another thing I want to talk about, right, is we're only sticking with flag football because that's the only thing that I play, right? We're only sticking with flag football. It's gotten to a point where everybody wants to be, you know, super teaming. Everybody's ring chasing. Everybody's chasing these $5 rings, and I don't understand why. But then they get upset about the level of competition that they play against, right? Sunday nights, for instance. Sunday nights for 8 man is a dying. It's dying. It's dying completely. It's dying. There when I first started, like I said, 2014, it was like 12 teams in there consistently, and it wasn't no 12 teams that you know that will teams that will be here now and then not be here next season. Like they were all here. They were all coming back consistently, and all teams were playoff bound teams. Right? There was no teams that you can walk in saying we're going to just easily run through them. Like there was no teams like that. Not one team, bro. And now we're getting less teams. Now we only have like maybe four elite teams, right? And like the uh two other teams that might be in the competitive division are the two teams that played in the casual championship, because if you make it to a championship, like if you're in casual, social, competitive, and you make it to a championship, you got to be bumped up. You're bumped up, right? Um, while the 3 and 4 teams, seeded teams, 3, 4 seeded teams that made the playoffs as well, they get to stay in the lower division, right? And then what also makes it worse is that when people like you go around, you talk to people, they always say, "Oh, we ain't afraid of nobody. We ain't afraid of no comp, right?" And there's teams in casual or teams in competitive. There's teams that are supposed to be in the highest level and not in the highest level, and they're just happy to be in that lower tier. And they win their division, whatever, or they might lose or whatever, and then they get bumped up, and then they get ran through at the highest division, and then they just drop down because they're scared of competition. It amazes me. It amazes me. Like everybody wants comp. Everybody wants bump, but everybody don't want to, you know, play to that level, bruh. And then back to the because I fully skipped the whole powerhouse teams and whatnot. Like there's so many players, right? Some of these teams be having 4 or 5 quarterbacks, right? That can easily just make their own team, and we can have more teams and stuff. Like I don't get why everybody is joining hands just to win some little plastic diamond rings. Like it makes no sense. The competition is not. And then y'all people go to tournaments and look like complete ass because they're not playing anybody at home. Honestly, when you play people at home, when you play league ball, that's what you're supposed to use to practice or whatever to get better and play, you know, so you can raise your level of competition and be more prepared for when you go to play in the tournaments. Because honestly, some of these people at home, especially in the casual level, I don't understand, but they be playing way harder, pause, than people in the higher divisions. Like they be really giving it they all, but I think people in higher divisions don't really be giving it they all because they don't want to get hurt because they want to play in the tournaments and stuff like that. So, yeah. So honestly, the moral to my second section of this video is that stop making super teams. Like break this shit, break this stuff up, man, and go back to make competing fun again. Just make competing fun again because honestly, it is not fun to constantly be playing the same powerhouse teams over and over. Nobody, I'm gonna call out. There's a lot of weapons on Chopper City. There's a lot of weapons on White Buffalo. There's a lot of weapons on God Boss. There's a lot of weapons on Straw Hats. There's a lot of weapons on uh Henny Migos. There's a lot of weapons here. There's a lot of weapons there. Just break these teams up and let's make competing fun again. Let's do that. Third, um, third thing I want to talk about is trash talking and the competitiveness of the game, mostly verbal. Like a lot of people don't know how to trash talk. Like I really wanted to state this and make this clear. Like a lot of people really don't know how to trash talk. So it which is another reason why I don't like I'm a big introvert, like a huge introvert. I'm telling you, and I have anxiety, right? I don't like being around large groups of people. So that's one reason why I'm usually quiet. But I also understand like a lot of people don't know how to trash talk at all. Like they you like a person drops a pass or whatever you call them shitty, you call them butterfingers and blah blah blah. But the person usually retaliates and they don't know how to trash talk and they usually try to say something personal about you. Every single time. Oh, you got a big head or you ugly or that's why I had sex with your girl or something. I don't know. They try to take something too personal and they try to they call you the B word or they whatever. They turn a something that is supposed to be beautiful in sports, just regular good old plain trash talking, and then it just gets damn near to we need to go settle this in a parking lot type thing, right? And then you got people bringing guns to the field and whatnot, or oh, I got it in my car and whatnot. Like, well, when people when And I learned this and I heard this from a wise person before. When people can't match your level of vocabulary, they want to get physical every single time. When they can't match you word for word, they want to get physical and whatnot. It's just I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know, like why? Why do people always want to get violent? If you start, especially if you start the trash talking, why would you want to get violent? Because you can't handle the trash talking. That's on you. That's on you. You gotta get better with your vocabulary and whatnot. You go when you're in the shower, just practice. Practice, make up scenarios in your head just so if you get in that situation, you know what to say and how to say it and everything, so, you know, but I don't know, man. So yeah, those are my things. So, number one, pricing. Pricing is absolutely terrible. Number two, stop making super teams. Start spreading these teams out, spreading the talent out. You know, make I don't I don't even care if it's 10 decent teams. Make 10 decent teams and let's go to war instead of making two or three super teams with like five other casual teams just playing. And then number three, if you can't trash talk, just don't say anything. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. If y'all think FXA is starting to go downhill, what would you change? What needs to change? How y'all feel about any of the things that I said, etc., etc. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.